Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Walking is man's best medicine. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. Natural forces within us are the true healers of disease. Everything in excess is opposed to nature. It's far more important to know what person the disease has than what disease the person has. Life is short, and art long, the crisis fleeting, experience perilous, and decision difficult. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. To do nothing is sometimes a good remedy. Walking is man's best medicine. Primum non nocere, first, do no harm. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. Cure sometimes, treat often, comfort always. All disease starts in the gut. A wise man ought to realize that health is his most valuable possession. Make a habit of two things: to help, or at least to do no harm. The function of protecting and developing health must rank even above that of restoring it when it is impaired. The natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. If you are not your own doctor, you are a fool. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. In whatever disease, know the nature of the season of the year and the state of the weather. What remains in diseases after the crisis is apt to produce relapses. Extreme remedies are very appropriate for extreme diseases. Science is the father of knowledge, but opinion breeds ignorance. Illnesses do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature. When enough sins have accumulated, illnesses will suddenly appear. If we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the safest way to health. Wine is an appropriate article for mankind, both for the healthy body and for the ailing man. Those diseases which medicines do not cure, iron surgical instruments cures. Those which iron cannot cure, fire cures, and those which fire cannot cure are to be reckoned wholly incurable. What medicines do not heal, the lance will. What the lance does not heal, fire will. A physician without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician. All parts of the body which have a function, if used in moderation and exercised in labors in which each is accustomed, become thereby healthy, well developed, and age more slowly. But if unused and left idle, they become liable to disease, defective in growth, and age quickly. Men ought to know that from the brain only arise our pleasures, joys, laughter, and jests, as well as our sorrows, pains, griefs, and tears. In desperate disease situations, the most daring remedies are the safest. The way to health is to have an aromatic bath and a scented massage every day. Sport is a preserver of health. Double quotes. Whenever a doctor cannot do good, he must be kept from doing harm.